everyone. Welcome back to the next episode of Waifu Wars. I'm here to remind you that the mage's strongest weapon in the Grail War is indeed a gun. Drooby-doo.
And I'm that child ghost actor you're hiring, Toberoni.
And welcome back to the next episode of the Waifu Wars podcast, where we talk about all things anime, the good, the bad, and the weeb, but not your waifu, because she forgot the strongest weapon in the Grail War is a gun, and it certainly beat her magecraft.
Well, not my waifu, because I am not married to a certain somebody who got iced in a certain episode of Fate.
Yeah. So, well, I guess we'll get there when we get there. But
yeah, I have a lot to say about certain shows this week.
Before we start, how are you doing, Ani?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Drew?
I'm tired as hell. Going back to work for Sunday mornings, so that's been fun. It's like, I don't know. It's like, on one hand, it's so early and I hate mornings, but on the other hand, when I got off of work today, I was like, ugh, it's so nice. The sun is shining, blah 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 blah. It felt good. I like morning shifts. Weirdly enough, once I'm there.
Oh yeah, I much prefer like working in the morning.
It's like evening shifts, I'm like more awake, but like closing the shop is like, like so yeah. I guess the good and the bad. But yeah, been a good day, a good week for anime. We are at the end of the 2026 winter season. Announcement. Probably would say this at the end, but that's not on my mind. I should say it now. We probably will not. Well, we're probably gonna do the spring preview next week.
Yes,
so
we will be doing that.
Yeah, so look out for that, which means we won't have like a traditional episode where we cover the episodes, because most episodes we're finishing off this week. So keep our lookout for that.
I think we finished everything this week.
Oh, work. So with that being said, we're going to start off our show as always with our news segment this week in anime. And I'm going to go first. We have some really small pieces of news. This is even less so news and more so a reminder for me, but also reminding for everyone else, but also a reminder for me. Basically, we're gonna start off according to Anime News Network. Elusive Samurai Season 2 reveals special promo, a new visual, and it's to remind you guys that its second season debuts in July. I don't think we covered this on the podcast. Did we?
No, we did not.
We did not,
I think
right?
We mentioned it on and off.
Yes, because I watched season 1. This anime is crack. Oh my god, this is really good. It's really good. Like, I don't even like historical anime like that. It's usually not my cup of tea. But in this case, it's so good. I am indeed a fan. And yeah, so for those who are also Elusive Samurai stans like myself, it's gonna be coming out in July. So look out for that. And secondly, another anime that I wasn't even aware of, but I just saw the teaser and I'm super intrigued. Have you heard of an anime called Kindergarten Wars, Oni?
No.
Well, said anime, or I guess manga, is being adapted into an anime, has revealed a spring 2027 debut. And I feel like it's got to be pretty big if they're like revealing a review literally a year from now.
Yeah, they usually only do that for really hype stuff.
Exactly. So let's see. The episode director of Demon Slayer is going to be part of this project. Also, Junko Yamanaka, who did Kami-sama Kiss and Servamp, is designing the characters. And this is his premise. Rita is Convict 999, a former legendary assassin who now works at a kindergarten for the children of world leaders. Her job is to protect the school children from the clutches of would-be assassins sent after them. But even with her overwhelming strength, Rita has a weakness. She's head over heels for good-looking men.
Sounds very Spy
Family. Family, exactly. I'm just like, it sounds like Spy Family. I'm in. Sounds like Spy Family. I'm in. But just more babies. The art style is super cute.
Yeah, and definitely looks up our alley.
Exactly. So I feel like I wouldn't need much to convince you for this, just based off the pictures. So just something to look out for, I guess, next year.
Damn. I thought you were gonna say like later this year.
Nope, next year. Like I said, it's a spring 2027 debut.
All right, well, we'll have it on our radar next year.
Right, it's so I'm gonna forget about it, and then I'll be like, "What's this? This is really familiar." But yeah, that's all the news I got for me. Simple and clean. To quote
Not
Itada
as simple
Hikaru.
as my news.
Oh, somehow.
So for me, two just quick announcements, confirmations really, because they aren't really surprises. But we are getting confirmation of another season for Fate Strange Fake. We got a little to be continued at the end of this week's final episode, which I think for anyone who wasn't living under a rock knew was coming, because clearly they weren't going to adapt the whole series in 12 episodes. So, yeah, they didn't give a release date yet, but if this is any indication of how long it took them for the first season, it might be like 2030 or later. But nevertheless, hopefully we'll be here to cover it, and I'm very much looking forward to it, as we'll get into when we talk about it later. And my second piece of news is kind of a double whammy. We got an official release date for the Made in Abyss movie. I guess their second movie, which will be releasing on October 23rd. Well, that's a lot of fun. And we also got an announcement for a new mobile game for Made in Abyss, which I often say this anime needs a gacha game. Made in Abyss is not the type of anime that needs a gacha game.
At all.
So I hope it's not a gacha. They didn't specify what kind of game it is. I really hope it's not a gacha game, because I really feel like Made in Abyss does not need a gacha.
Ever.
Be like a game full of suffering.
Right. Also, I'm not sure if y'all could hear the I guess it sounds like police or a fire truck, like there was a loudspeaker, and I'm just like, that's probably the cops coming to collect this motherfucker. Like, I still I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I'm gonna watch this movie, but I'm not gonna be happy about it.
He's a genius, a mad genius.
I don't know. He's a freaky frog. That's what he is. Yeah.
Well, yep, that's my news. So,
all right.
Back over to you.
With that being said, we're gonna get started with our weekly reviews, and we're going to start off with Sosono Frieren, episode 10. Last episode. I feel like this episode kind of ended the same way season 1 ended. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say in true Frieren fashion, it was a very low key ending.
Very,
which was
very
definitely
low-key.
intentional.
Yeah. But that, like, once again, that's what they did last time. It was very like, we're going to take this time. We're gonna have a literally a wee bit of action with fighting the birds, and then Fern firing off a giant nuke, and then she did that to the
wolf.
wolves. So yeah, we got like
I can't. I think this episode was a better final episode than the first season.
I agree.
Yeah, because we got a little bit of action, and we got a really, really good setup for next season. Like, super good.
Yes, where it's starring the old man Duncan as he's going to fight the was it the 7 generals?
The 7th demon sage.
7 demon sages. Yeah, he's gonna fight the he's gonna fight Goldmember. I like Gold.
Oh god, we're just gonna call him Goldmember the whole season.
Hey.
Unfortunately though, next season of Frieren is like more than a year away. I think they said October
2027.
2027. Yeah. Fall 2027.
Well, that's fine. So as long as they cook well, I don't care how long it takes for the meat to stew.
Yeah, take all your time. They keep delivering like this.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, even with the fight with the wolf, I love the evasion of the wolf. We're just like just dancing around the laser beams. Like that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Excellent animation. We got a lot more Frieren and Fern interactions. I like one of my favorite things about this season is Stark feels a lot more integrated into the group. Like he feels a lot more naturally a part of the group.
Agreed.
With his interactions with Frieren and Fern.
Yeah. Also, I'm still gagged about the dude who like built a bridge for 200 years, and then which everyone's like, why did it take him that long? I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, girl, it's a bridge over like nothing, and he's doing it more or less by himself. I'm sure he had like help along the years, but like, you know, I don't think he had a designated team. So that made sense. And yeah, I wonder if anything else. Oh, and then they did a callback to the Order of Norm, saving them from the other wolves.
Yeah,
that was a good callback. Yeah,
I kind of wish that they had. I guess I get what they were trying to go for, but if they had switched the order of the episodes so that the second half of last week's episode was the first half of this week's, the whole recovering Himmel's diary. I think that would have been really strong. That would have been a much stronger first half.
Yeah, because it just this did just seem to feel like really kind of out of place.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, unless you have anything else to add, I'm ready to rate it.
I have nothing else to add. Who's rating first, me or you?
I don't mind going first.
All right, go for it.
I'm gonna give this season an 8.5.
Low for Frieren.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. They spent once again, I think even more so than last season because there was like less action, less everything. Well, not less everything, but like less action.
Technically, there is less everything.
Right, it's like technically less everything. I mean, that's one of the reasons why it's a lower score. It's less everything, and it really, because it's less everything, it really highlighted like my problem with the design of the characters, like their faces specifically. Like, if nothing's going to be happening and we're just going to be watching these characters talk, I don't want to watch a bunch of people that look like they all had lobotomies. I'm sorry.
What do you have against Frieren and Fern's face?
It's not there. I'm talking about everyone. It is every character. That is just the general art style. Everyone looks like they are kind of lobotomized. Yes, do they have some scenes where it's like, oh, I'm actually showing shock on my face. Like, yes, but the expressions are not great. It was a nitpick in the first season, and in this season it's an eyesore because nothing's happening, and all I'm doing is looking
I
at
feel
their...
like that's the point. Ferdinand and Frieren are like emotionless, and most of the mages are kind of like emotionless.
It's okay. See, you keep saying just the you're focusing on two people. I'm saying this is every character.
Who though? Who's
every
emotion?
Every character
expressions and emotion.
Every now and then, like Stark is the most like, I will granted, Stark has the most emotion. Stark shows like he's responsible for like emoting for 80% of the series, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, because the other two are like being apathetic,
and by the other two, I mean the other 90% of the cast. Like, yes, then yes,
basically all the mages.
You keep saying all the mages. I'm saying it's literally everyone. I'm saying it's the literal design of the characters.
I feel like this is a youth thing.
No, but it to me, it just impacts like the lack of anything going on, because if it's so slice of life, I need more emotion on the faces. I'm talking about yes, and Mathade is also a mage.
The old when it came to touching cute things.
Okay. Okay. So for like not even 10% of the series. Okay, great. Like, do you understand why that's a problem?
Okay, but that's like, all right. So I think the issue is Frieren is not like a comedy. Like
I don't need it to be a comedy. The whole point is that they're supposed to just be
chill and calm and like.
You can do
slice of life.
Like, no, I'm fine with it. Has nothing to do with it being a slice of life. I just need more emotion to fit. This is literally just my problem with the character design. I'm just saying, if it's going to be slice of life, I don't want literally most of the characters to be stone faced. It's fine if Fern. It is okay if Fern and Frieren are more stone faced. That's fine. But if it's those two and 90% of the cast, it sticks out to me more. Like I said before, it was a nitpick for season 1. This season, it's like kind of being okay, at the very least it's being thrown in my face. I guess I'm the only one who feels that way, and that's fine. I will die on that hill. That I think there's nothing. I don't know why they went with that art decision to be like, all my characters are gonna look bored as fuck. The demons are gonna look bored as fuck. The mages are gonna look bored as fuck. The side characters are gonna look bored as fuck. Like,
because it's supposed to be like mellow and chill.
Boring.
Like, what do you want? Like explosion, and then they're like all emoting, and you're not gonna find Jujutsu Kaisen type characters in Frieren. I'm sorry, that's not the tone of the show. Yes, all the characters are bored because they all have reasons to be bored as fuck.
Okay, like, but you know who's also boring in another anime? Pop Step. You know who also emotes more than all of them combined?
No, that's Step. You just find her boring because you don't like her. She actually does emote and does have a lot of. She's a tsundere and a.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Relative. Especially before the plot started kicking up, they have a lot of Step episodes where it is just a chill, slice of life-esque episode. And they still emote. Like, they're not, and it's not, mind you, it's not like some crazy comedy. My Hero Academia is not a crazy funny anime. But they still can do that.
Vigilantes does delve more into comedy than the main series.
Like, I mean, I'm trying to find an anime that is more. Like, I literally think I can name like literally any like slice of life, and that would prove my point. Start thinking of them. Think of the first slice of life.
But like I was thinking of Yuru Camp or something. Which
okay, we're ready. I didn't watch anime, and I already know.
That's the tone of the show. The tone of Frieren is just for them to be doing nothing. That's the point of the show.
You can.
Do you emote when you're sitting on your bed?
So is Lucky Star. So is Lucky Star, and they still emote.
Do you emote when you're like chilling on your bed and I don't know, drinking tea?
Okay, but they're not chilling on their bed and drinking tea. They're literally traveling around. Like, they're not doing. You can't compare me doing literally nothing in my bed to
honestly,
them.
Most of the time, they're doing nothing and just eating and drinking and chilling. outside of them fighting or something.
Fighting, traveling, talking, like no matter, literally outside of and even some of the fighting scenes, they're still stone faced. Like
that's just because Frieren is.
That's our side. Just please stop trying. Oh, it's okay if you don't care.
I feel like
it's
that's
okay
the
if
point
you
of
don't.
the show. It's like, oh, look how stone face and
I don't think that. Well, I personally don't think
and then
that's
in these rare instances where they do show emotion. That's why it's so much more interesting when we do get the emotional moments, like when Frieren was crying and throwing a tantrum because it's like, oh shit, she's like stone face 99.9% of the time.
Hard to disagree. There's other animes that can do the same range of emotions, and it still hits just as hard. So disagree on that.
I feel like, unrelated to that, the issue you're having with Frieren is that we're watching it right after Strange Fate, which is like the worst show to watch after Strange Fate, because
first of all, that's what y'all want.
Everything's happening.
First of all, that's what y'all wanted, and I respect that, but. No, even so, like that wouldn't change my opinion much on it. Like the comparison is still there. Everything I'm saying is still true. Like it's still less than season 1. It's still way more slice of life, and as a result, I have to look at their lobotomized faces longer, which kind of takes me out of it a little bit, or a lot of it sometimes. Like it just emphasizes the lack of nothing that's going on, which is my problem with the series as a whole.
This is some weird Frieren hate coming out of nowhere from you, but okay, fine.
I still call it 8.5. That's still a good score.
I feel like the personalities aren't that different from season 1. It's not like
it's not. No, I'm saying that's not what I'm saying. I don't know how you keep messing with what I'm saying. I'm saying it's the same thing. But because it's less, there's less action, less reveals, just a lot less going on, it's more rubbed in my face. Before, it was just like a small thing. It was just like, I don't really like that, but everything else that's happening in this anime is so much that I kind of don't care that much. And now this episode where it's literally episodes of them just crossing a bridge for an episode. It's now it's like, okay, now I have to see these faces because they're not really doing anything else otherwise.
But they did that in season 1 too. There was a bunch of episodes where they were just like chilling and crossing a bridge, or chilling.
Yeah, but it's not. It was not as much, and also I did not know as much, so it was. I kind of got sucked into like more of the lore, and naturally, it's not as impactful in season 2 because it's season 2.
Alright, fair. So you're giving it 8.5?
8.5.
I'm gonna give it a 9. I think it was more Frieren, which is what I wanted. The only reason I'm not giving it like a 9.5, I think I gave the first season. Did I give the first season a 10?
I think you might have given it a 10. I definitely gave it a 9.5 because of the faces.
Yeah, like the first season, I don't know why you're hung up on faces so hard.
It's important. But, this is a big thing for me. You should know this from High School DxD. I'll never forget
High School DxD was the chins. This is just, you don't like serious faces all of a sudden.
It's the same point. One way or another, I don't like the character designs.
That's crazy because Frieren has some of the best characters. You were ranting about how much you love Methode.
The character designs in the faces. Specifically the face. Like from the neck down and then the hair, that's great. I just don't like their expressions. That's it.
Alright, whatever. I'm giving it a 9. My only issue with the season, again, it's more Frieren. Excellent animation, excellent characters, excellent storytelling, excellent themes. It's top tier for me in terms of fantasy anime. It's up there with Bushoku and ReZero. Well, I personally put it ahead of ReZero. So, the only issue I think is, 10 episodes is too short. I would have loved to see it stretched out to like at least 12, 13.
That would help my score a lot. I feel like they spent way too much time just doing nothing, but like the nothing wasn't contributing to the lore. So it started literally to feel like, well, why are we why are we here? I never
kind
felt
of
that. I never
like-
felt that in season 1. That's the
But I
difference between
mean,
the two seasons.
I feel like season 1 definitely had that too. But it's again, that's like part of the. Anyway, I don't want to reiterate. The whole point is, I feel like this season was. I don't want to say rushed because it wasn't rushed. It definitely has like as much love and care as season 1. But I feel like they were like, oh shit, we need to give them something before the next season. So quick, we did 10 episodes, release those 10 episodes right now, and then we'll work on the next 20 episodes in the year. Because this definitely feels like, I have a feeling that the next season is going to be like 15 episodes or something. Because this feels like this should have been the first 10 episodes of a 25 episode season, right? And then the whole arc was just kind of cut off from it and made a separate season, like a third season. Kind of like what Attack on Titan did, where it's like the final season part 1, the final season part 2, the final season part 3. Like, this feels like it's part of a bigger season. And they just kind of cut it off and released it early. Especially with the way it ended.
Yeah.
Which, again, I don't hate. It's more free rent. I'm not going to complain. I feel like this is the biggest, the most negative we've ever been on a show that we've given high scores to.
Agreed. Because, like, despite me saying all that, I'm like, I still still enjoyed it. It's still better than most.
We're gonna give a show like a 7 and be like, that shit was amazing, 7 out of 10. Then we're free rent like, yeah, it wasn't that great. 9 out of 10. I feel like IGN right now. So I'm gonna end it by saying free rent is peak. It was great.
Yeah.
Loved it.
So good.
Not 10 out of 10. 9
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say I'm only give it 8.5 only because it's like there are anime this season that I'm just like, at some point I was looking forward to watching them more, just a little bit, for depending on which episode of Frieren. Probably not so much during like the whole arc with Methode and the other mage.
I will say that I always feel like that one. Frieren is not an anime I look forward to watching. If that sounds weird, it's not like, oh, I can't wait for Frieren to, because nothing ever happens. But when I'm watching, I'm like, this is fucking great.
Yeah.
So it's one of those shows. It's not like Jujutsu Kaisen.
All right, let's move on to Oshinoko season 2, episode 12, 11. 11?
No, 11 and 12.
11 and 12. Okay. Well, some shit happened. So they kind of ate us with a whammy. I did not know that this is going to be the episodes where Serena and the Doctor finally reunite.
It makes sense that they would leave it for the final episode of the season.
I thought they were going to do it next season.
That would have been a great cliffhanger. Shout out to our friend Xavier for pointing out that the woman at the end of the last episode was indeed Ruby's mom.
Yeah, which they super crazy hinted it at us. I guess we just weren't paying attention.
I was too busy hating Aqua. Thankfully, there was not much Aqua in this episode.
But yeah, that was wow. It's like, I don't know. One thing I love about this series is, while like, it's like she is still kind of a terrible person, but like, I don't know, at least in my opinion, they found some way to give like a splash of empathy in a really roundabout way, because
I have no empathy for her. Sorry.
I mean, if she got hit by a truck in like the next season, I wouldn't care. But but it's
Ruby's driving the truck.
No, we don't want her to go to jail for. Have you not learned anything from this anime? Clearly, send someone else to do it. But yeah, I don't know. I guess she just, if a doctor, yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine, because I don't have a child, I can imagine what's like being told, oh yeah, uh, your child isn't gonna live past 10, so start the grieving process, you know?
I cannot imagine that either. But the beautiful thing is, I can imagine what I wouldn't do for sure, and that would be abandon my child. So I
That
have no clue.
is that is true. I mean,
She did
I
the
feel
one thing I can judge someone in that position for doing.
I feel like, and I think what it was, I think what what had happened was, I blame the husband. I actually kind of blame the husband.
I mean, they're both trash.
They're both trash, but no, at least she clearly had like a mental break over what happened with her daughter, like literally to the point where, you know, I guess the husband, and instead of, I don't know, taking his wife to therapy to deal with the grief of losing a child, he was just like, I'm just gonna send her away. I'm gonna send her away and convince my wife that's like the good thing to do. Like, hey, we can't see our problems. They're fine. And then she, I guess, eventually just accepted that.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I have a little more empathy towards her because, you know, she obviously was greatly. It would be one thing if she was just like, huh, well, fuck this kid, and then moved on.
I mean,
Because
kind of was like this kid and moved
I
on.
mean, eventually, like as I said, like they added a step in it that made it make sense. Because I'm just like, you in my mind, I'm like, you have to be fucking out of your mind to just abandon your child like that, and she was. So
I guess you can give her the insanity plea, but I can't even say that because then she went on to have two other kids and be there for them. So it's not like I feel like
that's
if you're
probably
gonna use that approach, then you're gonna have to make her like suffer or like have a shitty life or be crazy outside of just because right now the only thing that she was ever crazy and shitty about was abandoning her first daughter.
yeah. But then she saw the other babies as like a chance to like get it right because it's like she couldn't do anything for her first daughter.
Nah, I feel like you're defending a lot of really shitty parenting.
No, no, I'm not. I totally acknowledge the shitty parenting. Like CPS call her all the things because I don't know, like yeah, abandonment is not cool. Um, but yeah, like I don't know. I feel like she like what I say will fuck me up is that it does seem like, and I guess this is where I'm like 50-50 on it. It's like I give her some empathy, but then it's also fuck her because it's like it doesn't. Sometimes it's like, did you mourn your child?
Doesn't look like it. I'm sure like
Right.
next season they'll do a whole like, well, actually,
I
she
feel like
just
they will have to
suffered.
go. They're gonna have to go more into that because that's why in my mind I'm like, there's no way she wasn't like she was clearly fucked up over this. I'm not saying the way she handled it was good, and once again, I mostly blame the husband because why would? Because I know that wasn't her call. I know.
I feel like you're weirdly defending her. I don't. I
I'm not
blame
defending
her just
her.
as much as
I
anyone else. They're both shitty. I don't like the husband or her, and I hope they both. I don't know. Fall off a cliff just like the doctor did.
I,
Mysteriously fell.
quote unquote. He loves
I hope
he
I mysterious
Yo
force pushes
homeboy
them off a cliff.
homeboy loves just pushing people off cliffs.
Well, good. Maybe you know what she's involved in this movie, so maybe she gets a little bit of a little push by the. But that'd be the one time I root for the psycho.
Yeah.
One the psycho on psycho violence, please. Thank you.
But yeah, she I don't know. I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm just trying in my own way to be like, I'm hoping that they'll flesh it out more next season. That's just like, I am a shitty person, but this is why I'm a shitty person.
I feel like it could go either way because Oshinoko does like to do that whole thing like they did with the director of this episode or this season with the shitty director who was like exploiting cosplayers. Like they were like, oh, but let's hear his side and make it more nuanced. But then other times they have people like Aqua's dad who's just like, I'm gonna fucking be a murderer because
he's the literal like main antagonist of the series, so like I think that doesn't count.
So I don't know.
I think that doesn't count. I think he's a special case for obvious reasons. First of all, they didn't have to drag Ruby like that at the beginning. They're not them saying even I can see that she's lacking in ability. I was like, ooh, shit. They said give her more acting classes. This bitch sucks.
There was a lot of spicy moments. A lot of funny like snaps to this episode.
Mm-hmm. Kind of joking about Memcho being like this, right? Pretending to be a high schooler. He's like, oh, that role's perfect for you. That was pretty funny. The face crack of the white haired girl at the end, where he's like,
that
"Hey,"
was iconic.
She said, "Bitch, what?"
Great, 10 out of 10 way to end the season. I almost forgave Aqua after that scene, but I didn't.
I mean, well, come on. Granted, yes, it was only because he realized who Ruby was. But he did all the things that you asked. He was like, hey, albeit not the way you wanted it to, but he was like, hey, let's work. Basically, let's be together and take down the dude. Isn't that what you wanted? It's happening.
I'll withhold judgment because I feel like it's happening, quote unquote, for now, but it's all part of a larger scheme where Aqua's just using everybody again.
No, I think it's gonna be different with like with now that he knows who Ruby is. I feel like it's gonna be different because just because of their history, their very special history.
You have more faith in him than I do, so we'll see. It was cute to see after Ruby found out and then she was all like clingy with him, and he just didn't give a shit.
Right.
And Kana and Memcho were just like,
the fuck? Especially Kana. I'm like, Kana, give up on him, girl. Give up. It's not happening. No. Also, Miyako's background story was kind of...
Oh yeah, that was an unexpected little nice background story.
Yeah, kind of sad.
But hey, but it ended happy. Also, loved her getting back with
yeah, so Ichigo, yep. And because I guess they never did get divorced because he kind of ran away.
And the way she just like has him being the errand boy and also the president of the company
is fantastic. Yo, she stung the fuck out of him. She beat his ass. And then was like, you're now our errand boy / janitor / president. Excuse me. Now I know I just said that, yeah, he's not gonna... Excuse me, and by he, I mean Aqua isn't gonna be back on his fuck shit. I think, how do I say this? I'd be shocked if he did anything to hurt Ruby specifically, but yeah, his eyes kind of went back to being two dark pupil things.
Yeah, so I don't believe it.
You know what I think what he's probably gonna do?
What?
Not only is gonna fuck up his daddy, he's also gonna do something about Serena's parents. Something tells me they're not gonna get away scotch-free from all this.
They definitely won't. I just don't know if it's gonna be Aqua that does something. I think it might actually just be Ruby. Like Ruby gets her revenge on her mom, and then Aqua gets his revenge on his
But no, she's so happy
father.
now.
Yeah, but she still has resentment.
Yeah, but the eyes are white. They're no longer black. She's like, I'm like her version of revenge is like, I'm gonna be cutesy. I'm gonna be a great actor. Yeah, I don't have to do any of that bad stuff anymore.
We'll see. I still
And
don't trust Aqua, so
that's probably fair. That's probably a good thing. All right. With that being said, is it time to judge? And by judge, I mean it's time to rate the show.
yes, it is. So I guess I go first.
Yes.
I am going to give it an 8.5. Um, I did have my issues with it, obviously, as seen by my last reactions every other week. I think that, well, let me get out of the way first. It was still OnK, which entails excellent writing, excellent characters, excellent drama. Some of the episodes in this season are like, this season had some iconic moments. I think the issue with season 2 was it didn't really have any standout moments. Like, it's really hard to think back on season 2 and be like, oh wait, this moment was really awesome. And I feel like all those moments were in season 3. Like, we had the Ruby black eye, moment, her black stars. We had and most of them revolve around Ruby. We had
Wait,
Ruby.
no, that was season 2.
Nope, that was season 3.
She got her black.
Well,
star
it
in
happened at the
season 2.
very end of season 2, but her actually.
I was like, "What are you talking about? That's one of the major moments of season." No, you can't say she got her.
I'm sorry, the
black
last.
eyes
All
in
right, so
season 3.
the last
That was an iconic
frame
moment in
of
season 2, and I still agree that
the
season 2
last
didn't have a lot
frame
of moments.
Season 2 was that, but I think that everything from that moment, like her actually playing other people and doing all the shit, was
fair.
in season 3. As much as I hate it, we have the Kana moment with her getting misled into the apartment and getting caught.
Mm-hmm.
We have the reveal of them being Ai's children. We have Akane fucking getting knocked down the stairs and then getting trashed by Aqua. So there's a lot of iconic moments in this one season.
Mm-hmm,
so I can't, in good conscience, no matter how much I hate Aqua,
mm-hmm.
I can't give this season below an 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
And that said, I do fucking hate Aqua. He's the one thing ruining this show for me. If it wasn't for Aqua, this show would be a 10 out of 10. I swear to God. This is how you feel about like like you and everyone else. How you guys feel about Makoto from School Days, or like I don't know, insert annoying for Kirito, is how I feel about Aqua. He like
crazy.
Brings down the show for me so hard.
That is wild, but okay. 8.5. I'm gonna give it 9.5. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I would say,
I'm just kidding. I just want to troll only a bit. My bad, y'all. I too will give it an 8.5. Like you said, spectacular. So it is a spectacular season. I almost want to give it a 9. I might give it a 9. I think I'm gonna give it a 9 without this last 2 episodes. I probably would have given it 8.5, but OnK just really knows when to put a 2 episode moment together. Like a 2-parter episode. They just know when to do it, and it always hits just right. Like, this was a perfect episode 11 and 12 to put together to bring out this season. Like you said, so many iconic twists and turns. Yeah, watching Ruby be Ruby. On the other hand, watching Aqua go full hard emo mode. I high key enjoyed that because it felt very appropriate given the fact that having the rug pulled out of him and whatnot, it makes sense that he's gonna be like, well, time to go back to a killing. Like, I guess one thing would have to pick at is I can't believe I'm saying this, of all people. I still wish they would do something with Kana as opposed to, like, despite what anyone says, I still like Kana. Literally enough to say I wish they wouldn't resort her to kind of punching bag plot.
Yeah, that too.
Like, I'm surprised that you didn't say anything. I'm surprised that you did not.
Well, that was all implied in my Aqua hate. But yes, Kana being like useless all the time is really fucking annoying.
Right. It's like I don't know. I kind of just want her to be involved in the main plot more. Like, granted, yes, that would essentially fuck her up and probably change her character to some extent because she's literally being exposed to murder plots. But that aside,
her like that, you can have her be like the core. Like what I thought they were gonna do was like have her be the positive influence on Aqua, which would have been a far more interesting use of her character.
Excuse me. So yeah, I'd like to see them use her character more. I want more of her in like season 2. I liked her in season 2 a lot.
Yeah,
I'd like more of that. Which I think we're probably gonna get more because she's actually acting in next season.
Yeah, but it's a minor. Also, by the way, her scene this episode with Akane was cute. Where they were doing the commercial together.
Oh yeah, that was cute. I love that when they pretend to like they were all to the point where they were literally speaking at the same time. I was like,
they were like putting on the same fake act at the same time.
Oh my god! I was like, yuck. Let's see. Anything else I have to add? No, great designs. I know it's not slice of life, but certain other anime could take some notes. I'm just saying.
Yeah, were they emoting hard enough for you?
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what I like about it. But yeah, no, very.
Maybe next season for you, hit the 6-7 for you. You're vindicated that she emotes more.
I love that. I feel like you definitely don't know what you just said. Because that doesn't mean anything. Okay. But yeah, let's move on to Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, Episode 12.
Which is my episode of the week along with another show, so we'll split it.
I think this is my only episode for now. Question mark. Dude, subject to change.
Yeah, this was a fucking movie.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
When the episode started and like the first 5 minutes was all action, I'm like, all right, so now they're gonna cut to like some dialogue that's gonna take like 12 minutes.
Nope.
Right? Nope. Literally, like the entire episode into past the credits, like the entire credit sequence and everything, fucking nonstop action.
No, I loved everything. I kind of just loved everything about it. Like, like literally from the style of the animation of the fighting is great. Their use of imagery was great. I love like as they were fighting toward the end, and you just saw like all the dessert being consumed as they're punching and fighting each other more. Like that was yeah. I don't know how many others I could say that was beyond excellent.
And in true Jujutsu Kaisen fashion, they introduced a bunch of really stupid one-off characters, and by the end of the episode, I'm like, I really love these characters. Exactly. I love the Pompadour dude with his bullshit, stupid Cyclops laser. I loved naked girl demon.
Who just
Even the roach guy was kinda
hates Yoji. Hates
cool.
Yoji. She's like, fuck you, fuck your clan. yeah, I ain't shit. I was like, golly. The hate is real. The one-on-one fight turning onto a 2-on-2 fight, which turns onto a 3-way fight, turns into a 4-way fight, which turns back into a 2-on-2 fight. Like literally just a battle royale.
Yeah, and I'm honestly gonna say it. I think Yuda's a better. He needs to be a main character. He needs to actually be. I like Yuji. I like Gojo. Yuda's the best character in the show. I like Maki.
I feel like he's
I feel like it should just be him and Maki. They should be the main.
Okay, so I feel like you're confusing the best with just the strongest.
No, not even. Like, yeah, they're the strongest, but also they're just like Yuda's just fun. He's a fun main character. Like the way he can do everything, but also he like didn't kill them because he's like, oh, I still got your information from you and all that. He's just cool.
He's cool.
So cool.
I don't want him to replace Yuji.
I think
he should. I agree. He should be a more main character.
It's an embarrassment of riches. Like, oh my god, all these characters are so good. They can be main characters in separate shonen series. All in one.
I just think Yuta is just like. I think what I like about him that he almost seems like a raging psychopath, and then he's just like, I'm not.
Yeah,
I think that's the charm. I don't think that is like a super like I wouldn't want him to be my main character because I'm like that's fine as a side character. I don't think that's like main character energy per se. I think you think that's main character energy. I think you're low key just saying that because he's overpowered as fuck. Like if he
it's not even because he's overpowered. I just like his aura. You know?
Yeah, which is fine. I'm not as a main character, but it's fine. Like maybe it would be main character if it's him and then like Rika doing more shenanigans. Like Rika just trying to
assuming
eat
if he was a main character, he would have more of those types of moments. As opposed to now where he's just there for fights.
Yeah. Low key, it makes me kind of want to watch the first movie again, so I can just really like remember,
appreciate him.
Yeah, just so I can really like remind myself how he got from here to, or yeah, how did we get here essentially? But yeah, really, really, really cool. Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else. No, I think we can rate the series now.
Okay, go ahead.
Girl. I think.
Oh boy.
I think I have to give it a 10.
Damn, that's crazy. What did you give season 2? Did you like this more than season 2?
Absolutely.
I did too, but that's not saying much.
That isn't saying much. I think I might have to give it 10. I literally cannot think of one episode where I was like, this is kind of
no, there was no bad episodes.
Right, I was like, I'm like literally racking my brain. It's like they hit it's like the pacing, the art design this season, like,
yeah.
Wait, hold on, because I need to look up who. I'm trying to. It's kind of crazy the different equality between this season, last season. Like, the quality went up. Like, I to the point where I'm just like, I had to just check now to make sure it's still Mappa doing this. or if it was someone
Mappa 2.
like I was like, was it always Mappa? Because no, this like the art direction in this season goes insane.
Oh yeah, no, they definitely stepped it up. I don't know if they got like a different art director or something.
I'm gonna be honest, high key. I think they just spend a lot of money by not animating faces like half the time, but they did it in a way that was so cool. I don't give a fuck. Like it worked.
Yeah.
It worked. I'd rather have no faces than High School DxD chins.
Season 4, they bring in the High School DxD guy.
And then I'm just like, Oni, you're on your own. Let me know what happens because I refuse. But yeah, just fantastic art direction. The references, iconic moment after iconic moment. Like the dude who's in charge of this art direction, like he literally like I don't know, between this and Golden Kamuy, I don't know who's sucking Tarantino's Dick harder. I actually don't know. They both seem
subgenre of anime is Tarantino likes.
Tarantino-esque and reference. Cause this was just chock full of that. Just literally from the literal Kill Bill reference. I feel like they referenced something else too. I just forgot what it was. I think it was also another Kill Bill reference, kind of. Like very Kill Bill reference-esque like shots and fights and point of views that like this would be in a Kill Bill movie 1000%. Yeah, like for example, when that one sorcerer who's fighting with the receipts, when he gets killed, that's sort of like they're just fighting, and then like the final cut is just done, and then the fight's over. That's very Kill Bill coded. And I can say this as someone who literally watched the double feature in December of Kill Bill, so it's like I can very clearly see the comparisons. Even the shots where they're just walking and talking, like I don't know, high key, they're giving Shaft a run for their money. That's usually Shaft's wheelhouse.
I feel like Shaft was definitely involved in this in some way. Like maybe they had like a consultant or something.
Yes.
It was very much like, oh yeah, they were doing Shaft. But yeah, the way they were animating the walk cycles, there was always like movement.
Like literally, why was them going down the stairs
so
like
well animated?
What? Like no, it doesn't make any. It didn't make any sense. I literally give it a 10 out of 10. I can't. Like, if I had to like really nitpick, it would maybe be like at 9.8. But at this,
we round here,
right? I'm just gonna put like for the sake of just rounding up, I'm gonna give it a 10. Like it was literally just wow. It was insane.
Yeah, I was gonna give it a 9.5, but I think now that you talked about it and you like reminded me of all the, because there really wasn't any bad episodes. Like there wasn't even like a mediocre episode where we were like, well, yeah, no, it was okay, but we
like literally
like, every episode was a banger.
Literally started crazy strong. The whole scene with Maki in the middle, literally immortalized in the pantheon of anime action scenes.
All-time great anime episode was that Maki fight. And also, even from like frame 1, like the very first episode, like one of the first actual frames was like Yuji looking in the water.
Yeah, the water, yo.
Yeah, from there,
from the color choices, like I knew once that was happening, I said, bitch, what the fuck am I watching? This is not Jujutsu Kaisen.
From there onwards, it was just peak. It was like, oh well, we're in for a ride.
They definitely switched up artists, like an art direction, like 100%. Like not me looking again, but and
everyone else. The other good thing is everyone got like an episode. It wasn't just like the Yuji show. Yuji, of course, got a lot of episodes.
Obviously,
we got Maki's episode. We got the Yuta episode. We had episodes dedicated to new characters, like the lawyer guy. Like it was everyone got screen time.
Everybody. Wait, because I literally need to do a comparison side by side with the staff of season 1 and season 2 and season 3, because it's just not like, girl, don't make no sense. Like, who do we have? Okay, we have the main people. Where is like art director? Do we switch up art directors? No, it's the same. Color design is the same. I'm sorry, it's just like I need to see who is. They went different somewhere. I need to know what is the difference between the two. Wait, I'm gonna just start typing in the words art.
It's just art, no other.
Art director, right? Oh no, no, not martial arts. Although that makes sense why you got confused. Let's see. Miho. Control find Miho. Oh. Oh. I think they did. I think they may have uh switched some people around just a little bit. Oh my god, so much anime. Never mind. I'm looking at this long list of animation people. Oh my god, yeah, it's gonna literally take forever. Either way, I'm sure. Yeah, the anime. I'm pretty sure the animation directors have to be are probably different. I didn't know they have like so many for like or like apparently they have like one for like each couple of episodes. Uh, yeah, animation director. I can't find. Okay, so yeah, it was literally multiple anime directors, like for this season.
Yeah,
Because as opposed to just having this one dude for season 2, it was him and literally like some people working with him on multiple episodes. So I'm assuming that's like the huge key change.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because like I said, the quality is so extremely different. Mm. What? Yeah.
I'm giving it a 10, so it's definitely iconic. And
Yeah.
you know what? Let it never be said I never gave a series a chance to bounce back, because I
Yeah.
really did not like season 2,
Really did
and
not.
I think season 3 is iconic.
Yeah.
And same thing for ReZero. Wow, it's following the ReZero blueprint.
Yeah. Bad season 2 and amazing season 3.
Exactly.
Mm.
We'll see how the season 4s work out.
Yes, we shall. All right. Up next, we have Fate Strange Fake. Episode 12. So I'm assuming they did what's that other Tsukihime reference again with this Vandal stem dude, or is that Fate?
I don't know where he's from. Let me see.
I assume the Tsukihime went because he was involved with the Lost Ones.
It's probably. I never played Tsukihime though. I'm getting a DC character, so unless there's
yeah, he is apparently from Tsukihime. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. That explains it. Tsukihime. Damn, Strange Fake crossing. Strange Fake is doing more world building than any other Fate show. Like, they are really connecting the worlds. We got connections to Strange Fate, or to Stay Night, Zero, and now Tsukihime.
Yep.
And Apocrypha.
Yep. Cause we find out that Sigma's mom was Kuritsugu's lover, and I hate to like dumb her down in that sense, because like she was way more than that. She was such a bad bitch. But I just forget her name. Maya. Yes, because that was a plot that she was his lover and they had a baby.
I don't
Yeah.
know if they had a baby.
Oh, never mind.
I don't know if that's like Kiritsugu's
Sorry,
kid.
Kiritsugu. Right? I forget Kiritsugu just be out here like.
He was. I mean, he was definitely banging it, but that's I don't know how far.
Right.
Like, which
And
again, the one thing Kiritsugu got wrong. Well, I guess the second thing Kiritsugu got wrong. The first one was the grill. Was cheating on Irie because he had the best woman in the world and decided, you know what, I need to sleep with my assistant.
I think he just likes bad girls. I think he's just into bad girls. I think he's into bad girls and kind of just had to be in a relationship or married to Irisville for mage reasons.
I feel like he also liked Irie. It's just that
he's
on her too.
Yeah. Damn, Kiritsugu, you ain't shit.
Yeah,
shooting mages and cheating on your wife.
Well, that's what he was right about. Shooting mages works. No matter how strong your mage powers are, you cannot block a bullet. So
rip flat. Jesus fucking Christ.
They really emphasize that he's dead. I see. I think he's dead.
Yeah.
I was normally gonna be like the whole, well, no, maybe he's not dead type of thing, but
no,
they lit him up.
Yeah. Like after that second gunshot to the head, I'm like, oh no, he's dead.
Yeah, and then even what's his name, the vampire guy, was like, "Oh, Vlad's dead." Like, just to really rub it in, like, "Oh shit, he's dead." He's super dead.
He's so dead.
Which, interestingly enough, I think makes Waver a more pertinent character for next season.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely gonna be involved in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah. I wish he would just go there and just be like, I'm Berserker's master. I would love that.
I don't think he's gonna do that.
No, he won't.
I think he's gonna like definitely coach Ayaka or something.
Yeah. But also, what is gonna happen to Jack? Is he just gone?
Shit, I hope not. I mean, he did kind of have his moment though. So maybe so. He already had his cool fight moment.
Yeah.
And he doesn't strike me as like a character that's so relevant that they're gonna keep him around forever.
Right. They did kind of like, didn't they do something where they like bonded to each other, kind of?
Oh yeah, you're right. They were bonded. So maybe when he dies, Jack dies.
Yeah.
Damn,
or maybe Jack lives and Felt lives. Probably not.
Yeah, probably.
No.
I would actually get upset then because then they did too many fake outs. They already did enough fake outs. They don't need any fake out deaths. Which reminds me, so is the little girl, I guess she's still alive.
Yeah, I think so, but like wherever she is, I think it's a good place to, it's a good chance it's safe to say that wherever she is, she's not getting out easily or maybe ever because of her command seal.
Yeah. Also, her parents are stupid as hell.
Right, like mages are dumb as fuck. My god, it's like I don't know what makes them more dumb. Like sis chilling there in front of Sigma, or literally being like not reading the room or Sigma's expressions when they're like, "Oh yeah, we're just gonna lop off her arm." They even have to tell him. Why would you even tell him that? Oh right, because once again, he assumed that Sigma was working with Valdius. Never mind.
Yeah, but even then, it's like have a little more, like self-awareness and ability to like read people. It was the same mistake that Rin's dad does in Fate Zero, where he's just like, "Oh, I assume everyone's as much a piece of shit as I am. Why do you have a problem with me selling away my daughter?"
Right. I guess, but I guess in my mind the difference is that Kiritsugu was that motherfucker. Like, say what you will about him, he was a terrible person, but he had that shit on. Very fuckable out of 10. And then there's this like Jimmy Crack Corn mage. Like, I don't like, girl, who are you? Besides a horrible parent. You don't even look cool. At least you gotta have some aura like Rin's dad. If nothing, clearly, if you're gonna be a shitty dad and have no other redeeming qualities, at least have aura.
Yeah, he doesn't have that. He has disposable, shitty person written all over him.
Yeah.
Disposable character.
And bitch, he was disposed.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh, I love how I will say I did like the fight with oh gosh, I keep wanting to call everyone Arthur or Toria. It was Lionheart?
Yes, Lionheart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had a whole thing with Lionheart
Mm-hmm.
too.
That whole scene where he shows how Saber just went out so badly in the Grail War, and then he's just like, "Oh, I stand even harder." Like,
well, I love her even more now.
yeah. Which I don't know why I don't know. I guess they didn't know him that well. That like this dude is clearly crazy. Like in the best way, but he's not sane.
Yeah. He's insane in a fun, cool way.
Yes. Insane in the cool way. Excuse me.
But she also redid the whole a lot of the animation for the Fate Zero episode, the Banquet of Kings episode, so shout out to them for doing that.
Yeah, that was very cool. Banquet of the Kings, to Saber fighting, to her blowing up Excalibur, to Karitsugu. All that stuff. That was pretty cool. Yeah. It was a decent last episode. Oh, also the ghost attacking. I'm like, oh my god, it's the FGO ghost.
Yeah, more FGO cameo. Oh yeah, and that's also one game. This one series links like every other Natsuverse property in the whole planet together.
Basically, all we need is a Carnival Phantasm crossover, and
yes.
I think we're done.
Oh my god! At this point, I'm like Arcade is gonna come out of nowhere or something in her fucking magical girl outfit to save the day.
Kimi to isshou ni.
I wouldn't put it past them. I mean, the ending sequence is basically Carnival Phantasm, so
fair. All right. Oh yeah. Also, fake Ayaka is fake Ayaka.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Yeah. All right. What are we going to rate it? Is it my turn?
No,
it's not. Yeah. Yeah.
This is hard to rate because this of all the shows, this is definitely the one that's most dependent on how the second half turns out. Because this whole thing feels like it was just a setup. But man, this is tough. I'm gonna give it. Trying not to be biased because I really, really liked it. I'm gonna give it a 9. I think it was very strong. One of the strongest Fate entries in a long time.
Oh yeah.
I think maybe even since Zero probably, or like Unlimited Blade Works. Excellent, obviously excellent animation. Excellent cast of characters. Loved all the servers. Every single servant is great. Every single character is really strong. Even the ones I hate are well written. My only real issue with it really is kind of the pacing is really quick because they have to get through a lot of material, and it is definitely not beginner friendly for Fate fans. Like, you have to be a Fate expert to an extent to understand what's going on half the time with how much it connects to all the other series. So if you're looking for an entry point to Fate, this one isn't it
at all. I think you got to watch at least like Fate Zero.
Yeah, if we're doing like classes, like this would be like the 200 late 200s, maybe early 300s course.
Definitely 300s course. Not even 200s, definitely 300s.
Not even an advanced 200, just like straight 300.
Three, yep, this is your junior year, bitch.
Yeah, step it up.
Step it up. I'm gonna give it the same score. Fantastic animation, like literally, like this anime is literally worth the 5 years. it was
Oh
worth
yeah.
it.
Hard to make something that took 5 years of delays worth it, and they managed to make it work. That's a
1000%.
accomplishment.
Um, once again, fantastic animation, like on the level of JJK as far as I'm concerned. They lose points, or I guess a point, because sometimes it's doing that fate thing, that also thing where they're making this shit overly complicated when it doesn't have to be. I've never been a fan of that, and I don't think I ever will be, to be honest. So that's how I feel. And yeah, there's some episodes where it like dragged here or there. But yeah, just excellent anime for sure. All right, up next we have Fire Force season 3, part 2, episode 12.
Which is my other half of the episode.
Okay.
I have a real love-hate relationship with Fire Force, and I'm in my super love phase with it, because I just seeing all the ways it connects to Soul Eater now is so amazing to me.
Yeah, they did it. I mean, granted, it was a very just like did bullshit go like,
Yeah,
but
but that's like the thing with Fire Force. It's very anime. It is the most anime shonen anime out there.
that, you know what, that is true. I will give it that.
There's a lot of bullshit, and like there's speeches about like friendship and understanding, and like whatever you think is a shonen cliche is in this series, but it manages to make it work.
Like homeboy literally becomes God, and
Yeah,
and
the
I
literal god.
right, and I guess this makes the Soul Eater universe, I guess, based off what he thinks reality kind of is like.
And we find out that he is essentially the god who created the Soul Eater verse through a bunch of trial and error.
Yeah. He said, "I do it," and then they didn't even show it. He's like, "Well, I'm God." Like him shaking the entire time was. I don't know if you noticed that he was like shaking while I was talking. I guess that's literally, as I'm in that conversation, he's restarting like restarting the
Yeah.
world over and over and over again to get it right,
Mm-hmm.
which is
And
insane.
we see the birth of like the soul resonance, which is like them fusing together into the Banjo Shinra or whatever.
Yeah.
And we also see the birth of Excalibur, because Arthur has his Excalibur talking to him.
Yeah, which was kind of like I don't know where Arthur just all of a sudden said, "Oh, I guess they say what they true about eventually there'll be like a soul in your weapon." I was like, "What the fuck did that come from, girl?
I'm
Who
pretty
said
sure
that?"
if we went to season 1 or something, he probably said that.
Probably. Oh my gosh.
As
Why
like
did
one
they
of
do a
his offhand
flashback?
stupid things, like,
Right.
he always says random dumb shit, and we like whatever, discredit it.
But it's like, give us a flashback. That needed a flashback. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that would have been better as instead of him just stating it.
Right. Because it had to sound like they were just like, "This is Soul Eater World, go."
Yeah, I do like that it does link back to Soul Eater in a way, like, because if you go back and watch some Soul Eater, like even the opening of Soul Eater, like I think it's the first opening, there's imagery in that opening of the not what's her name, was it Hamura, or not, Fire Force. Fire Force. Who's the girl that they're fighting? I'm forgetting her name.
Himera?
I keep wanting to say Homura so badly.
I know
it's not. It's not Homura.
Haumea.
Homea. There we go. You see like imagery of Homea in Soul Eater.
Oh, okay. Like in her priestess form or something.
Yeah. And of those three, the Shinra Bancho. So it's like even calling back that, but it's like a split second, amongst a bunch of other bullshit going on. It's in the opening,
which is.
But it's cool that it's like, oh my god, it links back.
Right. I did. Yeah, I actually am probably going to watch Soul Eater like incredibly soon.
I would say wait until we get a remake because I really want to watch it too, but I'm like waiting.
That is fair. Oh, excuse me. Let's see, anything else to mention? No, I think that's it. I guess you rate it?
It's not over yet.
Oh shit! Right, you're right. One more episode. Okay, one more episode, and then we rate it. All right. And last but not least, nope. We have two more. Oh my god, we've been talking so long.
This is the longest podcast ever.
Oh my god. Well, I don't know. Our first few episodes are like 2 hours, which they definitely
this
need
one
to
might
be.
hit 2 hours. Oh no, it's not.
No.
I read it wrong.
Up next, we have Golden Kamuy, the final season, episode 12. Yeah, like you predicted, everyone's dying, girl.
Yeah, a lot of violence this episode. Oh my god, some insane violent fight scenes between
fucking Nikaido and Sugimoto literally just blowing out Sugimoto's face, sticking chopsticks, stabbing him with the chopsticks, like literally watching the chopsticks go into under his skin. And he shot like the grenade exploded, and two halves of him are facing each other. Like even in his death, he's like insanely like unhinged.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, yes, please get this crazy fuck out of here. I wanted him dead for so long.
Yeah, I can't lie. Even though I love so many of the characters because they're so unhinged, he's one of my least favorite. He might be my least favorite character.
Yeah. He's just free. He's like the most freaky. Like he reminds me of Made in Abyss. Like he'd be great in the Made in Abyss world.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, so I did not expect Sugimoto to get fucked up so horribly before he even fights Tsurumi. Well, I guess the next episode is the last one. So I guess that makes sense. But it's like, whoa, like both him and Hijikata stabbed multiple times.
Yeah. They got fucked up.
Like horribly so. Oh, rest in peace, Tony.
Oh yeah, Tony.
Tony, the ear guy. I was like, oh, sad. And oh my god, poor Mansoor. My cute little old man. He lost his hand.
Yeah, unfortunate.
But then he at least, and it's funny, as I'm watching him with this blown up hand, he kind of does like the Frieren thing where like he's just like has the same expression the entire time through. But his face is like super cute. It's like super cute old man. So it's like, and he's the only one. So I'm just like, oh, that's cute and kind of funny. I don't know. Frieren needs to work on being cuter. That's all I'm saying.
Now you're just trying to troll.
So. Let's see. Oh yeah, and Sudo, this show is so stupid. Speaking of people who just want to suck off Tarantino, that scene where Tsurumi like starts to charge and he starts humping his shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was very, very Tarantino coded.
Yeah, it's where he's so silly in one moment, but then absolutely terrifying. Like when he sees a sweet foot and starts doing a mad dash. Like I'm just like, oh, he's a lot less funny now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, next week will be the last week, and I'm very excited to see how that pans out.
Same. Looking forward to it.
All right, now, last but not least, oh, it's not. That one's not done either. Oh my god.
No, it's not.
Oni, you tell me that we're done with like all of them, and here are 3 of them.
Maybe all of them. I forgot about
these 3.
Well, listen, 4 out of 3. All right, most of them.
Last but not least, we have My Hero Vigilante Season 2, Episode 12.
Man, this was almost 5 episodes a week too. This was a great episode.
This was, and I don't care what any one of y'all saying. This is the hill I'm dying on. All Might's gay. He's gay, and he's gay for now. He's gay. They're gay. They're gay. And let's just, can we, like, Oni, like, you don't have to 100% believe the hype, but at least acknowledge there's strong evidence. There's strong evidence.
I'll say that they are very close together.
Very close, wink, you know. His roommate, wink. Hey, this is All Might and his friend. No, his special friend.
Listen, they laid it on very thick when after All Might did this whole heroics, they meet up afterwards, and then All Might's like, one day I'll tell him everything. And I'm like, all right, All Might, relax.
Hey, because that's what he would tell his boyfriend / lover.
Why are you telling this? I guess I don't want to say random cop because you're friends.
His
yeah, tell him all
his
that.
friend and lover, lovers and friends. That's how it works. You start with friends and then you're lovers. That's what happened. That's why he's not with no girl.
I mean, true.
Has anyone?
Maybe that's the end of Vigilantes as they get together.
Oh my god!
It was just never revealed in My Hero Academia.
Screaming. But yeah, he does that thing with the slip up of the powers. He's like, "Oh yeah, when I gained this power," or something like that. He said something to that extent.
Oh yeah, man.
And Koichi was like, "Huh?" And then he didn't catch that.
Maybe he was born with it. Maybe it's all for one.
Maybe it's all for wait. Oh wait, Koichi doesn't have any quirks. I forget he's quirkless. That's probably why he loves him. I don't know. Also, so their love. Sorry, it was also like, oh my god, All Might, please save my sister. Like, girl, you call up All Might's phone being like, save my sister, and that man flew like a bullet. And he's like, yeah, because when no one's, based on how I feel for you, when I heard you call through my name, I didn't know I was just gonna just leap out and jump to you like that. Like, come on, they gay. They gay. They gay. Let them be gay, anime. Let them be gay, My Hero Academia. Don't just
making me gay. Just give me more Pop Step and Koichi, please. Thank you.
Why is it every time I want something, you gotta be like, I need a straight thing? Let gay people just have gay shit. Damn.
Because listen, tell All Might to get his own show then. All right, he has his own spinoff.
Oh my god.
He can have a rom-com spinoff with his boyfriend, right? And then we can talk about it.
That's so crazy how you just said they have to have their own anime to be gay on. They can't be gay on My Hero Vigilantes. That's so crazy.
They can, but they can't overshine Pop Step and Koichi.
Why? They're not even like a cute couple.
Let the main couple be the main couple first.
They're not even a main couple. They're awkward as fuck.
Well, let them work it out.
Anywho, that was not the next important point.
Believe it or not, that's not what this episode was about. Despite this tangent.
Actually, and I guess this kind of ties into the episode, but I also, well, I don't even think my first take was a hot take. I think that was like medium take. This is the hot take. Are you ready? Or maybe you can tell me if it's a hot take.
Mm.
I like. So remember how like Deku's opening, especially in like season 1 or 2, was like, "This is a story how I became the greatest hero of all time." I watched this episode and I'm like, no, All Might is still the greatest hero of all time. He's way better than you. Like, and it's not even close.
I mean, that's not a hot take. That's literally what. Like, honestly, Deku did. I guess he's the greatest hero of all time because he saved the world once. But I feel like All Might definitely used the power better and saved. I don't know if he saved more lives, but he definitely did it better.
To keep it a buck, Deku quote unquote saved the world, but like we need a big asterisk that says him and like 50 other people who helped him literally land the final blow. He needed everyone
for a moment.
All Might, on the other hand, saved this whole building, defeated all the Nomus.
Like he's definitely All Might is definitely the most powerful hero of all time. Like it's not even close.
Like Deku could not do this. Deku couldn't do any of this. Deku couldn't save the egg from falling. He couldn't stop 200 like suicidal bat bombs from killing everybody. No, this is they are night and day. And granted, I'm not saying it's because Deku sucks or anything. It's like it makes sense. Deku literally only has powers for like all of his powers for like so what, a year, maybe less. Like he didn't have his powers for that long, so he didn't have time to really expand their full abilities.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, All Might's been All Might for like, I assume, I forgot how old. Let's Google. Let's research.
Older than Deku.
How old is All Might? He's estimated to be in his mid-50s at the start of My Hero. Then
probably like in his early 50s, late 40s.
Right. My Hero Academia Vigilantes.
Well, that'd be early 50s because Vigilantes isn't that far off from the main series.
It's not, probably. Yeah, it says late 40s to early 50s. Okay. So, which in that case, I'm like, that makes the whole, we have to loop back to the gay shit, because that's even crazy. Actually trying to, I think he was sweet on him. Maybe they weren't really together. I think he's just a little gay for him. And that's cute, I guess. I want them to have a relationship a lot less now because of the age difference. But yeah, no, it was incredible. Like, just the way he saved everyone with such ease. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And then immediate. I'm not gonna lie, when you were talking about my Jujutsu Kaisen, the edible was hitting. So at some point, I thought you were talking about My Hero Vigilante, especially in the sentence where you said, "Oh, after all that action, you thought they were just gonna stop, right?" Nope. And I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what happened in My Hero Vigilante. Because we thought they were gonna stop. They took a beat, maybe, and immediate that crazy fight between Knuckle Duster and
O'Clock.
Yeah, and O'Clock.
Fake O'Clock.
Fake O'Clock or Experiment 6.
Yeah.
Which crazy. Are they gonna explain that? How he became like a little a little 2 baby Nomu into an actual human? Like, how did that happen? Or a human looking thing?
One for all powers.
Like what? That doesn't even make any sense. But okay. Like uh yeah, that was crazy. Um yeah,
Yeah,
shout
let it not be said that Knuckle Duster is not the best character in this show. He's so fucking cool.
yeah. Yeah. He's great. Knuckle Duster. That is zaddy indeed. Cause Nahi he was like, "Oh yeah, I sped this up to force you to not basically to give me a second to prepare myself to counterattack because you're gonna be too busy reading this whole like long ass spiel."
Yeah, it's literally the whole. By the time you finish reading this, I'm
I'm
already
already
behind you.
right, exactly. He already dead. Like
Mhm.
you dropped the. Yeah. I just remember
It
him
makes
literally
sense if
just.
anyone knows how
Mhm.
much. If anyone knows how the powers work, it'd be him. But
Yep. Um. Yeah, and just them falling from the ceiling. And then he just takes out a shotgun and just lights him up.
I know how to counter this. Shoots legs. How do you defeat the Flash? Oh, he doesn't have any legs. You can't run.
But unfortunately, this Flash is a Nomu, so
Ooh.
he heal and is going to blow his arms or blew his arms up. So yeah, that's kind of broken. I'm interested into seeing how this homeboy dies because I'm like, this dude is like Shigaraki levels of threatening, like very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Do you feel like
mm-hmm.
vigilante heroes are better, or vigilante villains are better than the My Hero villains?
Um,
Like stronger, at least.
not stronger per se. Definitely better. I like them a lot more than the villains from My Hero Academia.
Outside of Shigaraki and All for One, I struggle to really remember any memorably strong villains.
Stain.
Well, yeah, but he's also a vigilante.
I no, he's a villain, bro. He's a villain. He takes the vigilante thing like too far. Like he's to the point where he's just the villain. He's a
No,
vigil.
I mean, but he's in My Hero Academia Vigilantes, so I
Oh,
count him as both.
yeah. Well, he turned into Stain. He's a villain. Girl, he's a villain. um. The muscle dude,
Who?
the one who could do, the one who can do flex his muscles like crazy. He was basically like literally it would take like maybe like All Might to like punch through his muscles.
I guess, but is that better than literally the Flash and also B girl who can control other people and fucking have a billion uses for her powers?
Um,
Like literally, the Queen Bee or whatever her name was, B girl could have probably taken over the whole world if she wanted to. How her bees work.
okay. What about? Oh God, and I forgot his name already. I feel bad. I feel bad. What about um the dude who clones himself?
Oh, twice.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's good.
yeah.
I guess
I don't think he got
that
enough
little
fees for
that
that.
little that little group twice. Toga, Shigaraki, they're really strong.
Yeah, they're really strong. Like I said, the muscle thing. I mean, I get like yes, certain people like she'd be able to beat easier because of, like, her powers are so, like, it's like the nature of her powers. But yeah, I don't see how the Flash dude can generate enough strength. Like, he's like, once again, only All Might punches can beat him. So I don't see how he's gonna end up beating the muscle dude. I'm just saying.
We'll see. But I guess we won't see.
We won't see, right? Yeah. But yeah, no. This.
I'm sure Koichi will somehow beat the Flash. He's gonna suck him. He's gonna suck him off. He's gonna do the sucky
screaming,
sucky with his hands.
Not the sucky, yeah, please. All right. I think that is it for our weekly reviews. Unless you have anything else to add, Oni.
Nope, all good here.
All right, then. By all means, please take us away.
Guys, if you enjoyed this week's episode of Waifu podcast, make sure you like button and subscribe to catch each episode as it goes up every week. If you haven't already, do follow us over on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, and join the party on our Discord. All linked in the description down below. If you'd like, you can even become a channel member or patron and join us for our weekly live watches. We'll be starting new shows next season, which you get to vote on. And if you aren't a member yet, you should join, because you'll also get to vote on a show that we cover next season. That poll will be up next week with our weekly or seasonal guide. So keep an eye out for that. And Drew, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Yeah. Appreciate the fact that y'all got a long ass episode.
God, super. Yeah, this makes up for not having a episode next week other than the preview guide. So on that note, this has been Soberoni and
Drew.
We'll catch y'all later.
Bye.